What's up, you beautiful being? Let's talk about just one practice that just might be super powerful in your life, and some uncommon wisdom in this polarized age right now. My friends, learning how to say no might be the most important thing you ever do on your quest. For many reasons, my friends. I was just with someone who was telling me about saying yes, their whole philosophy, and there is this whole niche on YouTube and stuff about saying yes, and all these entrepreneurs saying yes to opportunities, saying yes to life, and it sounds all beautiful, right? It's so damn polarized. And I was just thinking, saying yes when you don't really want to say yes is the fastest way to dishonor your energy and dishonor your path, really just leak. It's the fastest way. My friends, learning how to say no confidently and firmly is such a practice that's lost out here because it often is triggering, or we deem it to be triggering to the other person. So we want to beat around the bush and pussyfoot out of it, and all these different things, when if it's not a fuck yeah, or then it's gotta be a hell no, my friends. You see, you only have this much energy, right? And I know that you want to do about all these things, or maybe you're getting more focused out here, right? And you like Instagram, and you like all these different, you have a million ideas, you kind of pursue them based off how you're feeling, and then you have your obligations on the other side of it. My friends, say no to shit. Say no to everything that is not the fuck yeah in life. And I just been coming on this in the fact that the devil is in the loss, or in oh yeah, it's an illusion, my friends. Figure out what you deeply want. Figure out what your deep values are, and we can get into all of this, but essentially in this video, my friends, I just want to talk about the value of being able just to say no and not feel like you're hurting someone else's feelings or anything, because there's it's just honoring you, my friends. If you want to be successful, it is learning what shit to say no to. If you want to be powerful, it is learning when to stop. If you want to actually build health and virtue and stuff inside of yourself, it is being able to say no when a temptation screams, my friends, because temptation marks the way. And oftentimes, since we are so unsure how to say yes and no to things, right? And we can rationalize anything in this mind of ours. Then it's very difficult to stay true to the path. It's very difficult to honor yourself to the highest degree, my friends, because we don't know the very basic foundations that we should have been taught as kids. So the practice, my friends, is just saying no. When you don't want something, say no. For instance, for me, I've picked up a lot of different shit throughout the years, and oftentimes I go into the thrift store and be like, oh, that's an awesome book, I kind of want this. But it's are you gonna really read that, Do you really want that? I just walked and checked out a new apartment to get. Walked through it, I wasn't tasting it, I wasn't liking it, And he's handing me the application, and I'm just nah, it's not for me, and we shook hands, and actually he smiled at me and appreciated me for just saying no and turning him down right on the spot, because no one else apparently does that out here. Everyone just takes the application and maybe then leads them on through text or whatnot. And the more you lead someone on, when you know the final conclusion is going to be no, is a measure of your own damn insecurity. It's a measure of your own insecurity, and you're just causing drama in other people's lives. If we can learn to be clear in our decision making, then there will be clarity within us and clarity within relationships. And holy hell, my friends, that's everything. And it goes a little bit deeper than just the decision making itself, because the decision making is usually based off your values, and learning to identify and know and build the self-awareness of our values and of our true will, of our destiny. All these things are very important. But my friends, next time the situation is presented with yourself where you kind of want to pussyfoot, beat around the bush on why you don't want to turn someone down, on why you feel your coach is asking you to, or your boss or your friend or someone you look up to is asking you to come help him move out of his place next week, and that day is a very important ceremony day for you throughout the week. It's the only time you can really get to yourself. Say no to that shit, my friends. Literally, if it's not a fuck yeah, Hell no. And if you don't know what your fuck yeah is, my friends, sit with your deepest self and follow the pulse, follow the whispers. What does your inclination say, right? Usually to find our true will and to find some vision and to find some clarity and to find some values, we need to drop the fear and all the tainting and echoing of this world within our being and mind, right? To do that, just find the stillness, drop this life, observe like infinity for a little while, you know? I could go so deep into all these tangents, but essentially, my friends, find a vision for yourself, or at least something that you are okay with doing, or maybe enjoy doing. That's a step up. Or in fact, fucking feel every part of your body burning with the fuel and like the purpose and the destiny pulling you towards that. And finally, like the true will goes from a flicker to a flame, right? And you can say no to everything else. This idea has been coming up a lot for me in many different areas, you know? And within myself, it's like, holy shit. I get on these trains of reaction to distraction almost like anyone else, you know? All of a sudden I have a thought, boom, oh, I wanna watch this little clip of this YouTube video. And then an hour later, I'm just like down this chain of reaction to distraction, kind of tighten my legs, lost my momentum, lost my rhythm for the day, lost where I was going and all these things. And it's literally learning how to kick the snake in the head the moment it shows itself inside of you, my friends. Like literally knowing to say no to those voices that aren't the innermost truth, like that deep knowing, right? Anything that's taking us away from integrity with our energy, from integrity in this moment, is going to lead us down just another pathway to reaction to distraction. Another pathway, you know, where we didn't really consent. We didn't really say, fuck yeah, I want to go do that. Yet we're falling off that cliff all of a sudden, you know? And you see, I know I went on many different tangents here, but learning how to say no and yes, like firmly in the external reality, will give you at least the foundation to start making that kind of like decision making on the internal and more subtle planes, which get more complicated because you don't even know which of these voices are true or false. Like the whole worlds are clashing, my friends. You're just like, dang, holy hell, where do these things come from? Right hook out of the left corner, you know, uppercut from the bottom. And it's just, you know, the great self within going to war with its equal opposite, the shadow, you know, learning to make it a unified whole and not heed all these voices screaming for your damn attention, right? All the legion of voices screaming for your attention constantly, learning how to say no to them. But learning how to say no to them starts by learning how to say no to other people, learning how to say no in relationships, learning how to say yes when you want to say yes, and really sitting with your values so that you can have clarity when it comes to making those kinds of decisions, my friends. I've been working with decision making quite a bit over the past like 6-month phase. I've been working with this concept of like internal leadership, and I've been working with, you know, this ability to be like confident and strong in the decisions I make. This is the warrior archetype within all of us, my friends. And learning how to access your warrior, you're gonna make some people unhappy when you just say no to what they like thought anyone would say yes to, you know? But people don't understand the fact that you're trying to unlock that great self within you. And there's shit you gotta do, like go breathe for 4 hours straight, you know? It's like, what'd you do all day? I breathed, Dad. You know, I was just breathing. Hell yeah, my friends. If you want to work with me one-on-one, link in the description. You can apply for a free consultation. If you like this video, hit that like button and let me know. I'm trying to change up my style here. I'm going to be coming out with some more chi breathwork videos. Love you guys so much. Take care. And, you know, go say no to someone. Actually, go say fuck no to someone. And then go say hell yeah to what your dream, what your vision inspires inside of you. Say yes to the light, my friends. Say yes to your power. Say yes to the truth, right? And don't even cast an eye back to the millions of voices that fall behind. There's only one reason, one deep why, one deep fuck yeah that I would give everything for. Go find that. Peace.